back to a Jig One Yachts. It's about a week later after we flipped the hulls, and it's incredible how much progress we've made in a week. I'm standing here inside the boat, right side up, and it's really exciting to get to see how it's all coming together, what the space is going to look like, and it's overwhelming to see the boat starting to really look like a boat. So I'll give you a little bit of a walkthrough. You can see sort of generally what the boat looks like. Over here is our port transom. Our deck panels are sort of in loose right now, so we've got a way to get up and in the boat. I'll give you a tour of the starboard hull in a minute, but you can see our bulkhead. So our transom bulkhead here is sort of dry fit, rough fit in place. And over there you can see bulkhead 7, which is our cross boat or cross beam bulkhead. It's dry fit, again, just to get our rough measurements on where everything sits, how big the boat's gonna be in the shop. We went ahead and raised it last week. I don't know if you can tell, we shimmed our cradles because we realized it was gonna be a bit of a headache having the boat lower and having to dodge and duck under the bridge deck. So we created a system to shim up our cradles, so the bridge deck now is well overhead. We'll have to drop the boat later before we take it out of the building, but for now it's pretty easy to walk underneath the boat. So here we are on the port hull. We're in essentially the engine compartment right now. You go forward a little bit and this will be the shower. Moving forward will be where the head is located here. This will be where the sink and a mirror and the rough kind of sort of head area is. So they'll be open to each other with a door back there. And then there'll be sort of a separation between the shower and the engine room. This is where we sort of come up into the main salon. You can sort of get an idea. That'll be a doorway to get from the cockpit to the salon. This will be the main salon, sort of open the whole way. There'll be some hatches and windows and you know, settee and stove, normal kitchen stuff. You'll have kind of a nav station here, and then coming forward into sort of the owner's quarters or master bedroom, there'll be a cross beam bulkhead that comes here, and so they'll be divided, but on the other side will be sort of the starboard double, and then we have sort of the master bed here. There'll be a little changing area and some storage up here. We're gonna build access through here to the sail locker, and then there'll be storage and probably like a closet built in here. This is Artemis. She's our shop dog. She can get about halfway up our ladder. All right, so here's our transom steps. There'll be a big kind of walkable hatch here. Underneath this will be access to the rudder. So the helm will be right about in this position, kind of up against that bulkhead. Again, this is the main cockpit, so there'll be a big seating area, transom, you know, a couple of winches. Here by the transom will be our curved traveler. And then walking down here, this will be a aft kind of a spare stateroom. The engine will be under there, and I think we're looking at if we can make this into sort of a workshop and storage for spares and pumps and kind of some of the utility stuff. There'll be a pantry, sort of storage here, and then right here is where you would come down from the main salon down into the hull. So you'd come right down in here. This is sort of the guest room. Coming forward on the starboard side. Again, you're looking over at the master across the way, but they're sort of identical. And then forward here is an area to have a single bunk and a bunch of storage and a sail locker. And we're sort of considering if it might make sense to put a second head. Just with 3 staterooms, 1 head might not be enough. So we're sort of considering our options. But it's just so exciting to see the boat starting to come together, really looking like a boat. And now that it's right side up, you can really visualize the space. And I think it's just going to be incredible how fast our progress continues.